Sup? This will make you a powerful sorcerer! Greetings folks, the Geeks Knight here. I have finally finished my workout video with the help of Redbeard. Unfortunately, it was on a rainy, well, not rainy, but it was windy and relatively unpleasant day, so a lot of the audio on the camera got ruined, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of talk over all of it, just have some music in the background going now, you know? So all in all, the exercise we'll be covering is the Fox 6, invented by Sir Jason Fox, as well as the KettleHELL exercise, which is based loosely on that concept. So basically what we're going to be covering is pretty much the warm-ups, the Fox 6 exercises, the KettleHELL exercises, and then some cooldowns. Redbeard did a really good job with all the counting, but unfortunately due to the wind, it was ruined. So let's get started, shall we? Let's go in here, and let's get started with warm-ups. So as far as warm-ups go, you can almost start by doing about 50 jumping jacks. And jumping jacks will get you nice and warmed up, get the blood flowing and everything, get your muscles loosened up, so when you were to do any stretching and stuff, as you'd be doing for any types of running or anything, you'll have your muscles stretched and you'll avoid injuring yourselves often. However, doing more of a calisthenics and a kettlebell exercise, you're going to be wanting to look more towards just getting your muscles warmed up so you can get power and everything going to avoid any cold muscle exercises that could result in injury. And we are at 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So from here, what we're going to move on to is we're going to do little calisthenics warm-ups with all the neck rotations, going counterclockwise. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to work from our neck to our shoulders, to our elbows, to our wrist, and hips and everything, and to knees, ankles, so on and so forth. So shoulder rotations, forward first, and moving on to the side view. And reverse. You can do these as fast or slow as you want. You want to go for as good amount of maximum what's the word, like, for rotation to everything. Moving into elbows, reversing. And if you're wondering about Redbeard, he's actually off to the side right now. He's doing all his warm-ups and everything on his own. All the wrist rotations. Alright, moving on. Going to do a quick stretch. Going to your right. I'm going to mirror it so it's more easy for you guys to understand from the view. And to your left. Go do some cherry pickers real quick. Get your back and more back than anything. Nice lower back warmed up. So you avoid pulling it in there. We'll do about 10 of these. And onto the hip rotations, starting counterclockwise. And reverse. So knee rotations. And reversing. And as far as your feet and everything go, you can do proper rotation, just really shake them out. Moving on, the Fox 6 is going to go from upper body to core to legs, and then once again, but doing different exercises. We'll start with 10 push-ups. Push-ups are pretty easy. Good for building up your chest and back and everything. we're going to do mountain climbers, but we're going to be doing more of a 4 count. So it's going to stop halfway because Polly's counting a 2 count, and right here, and now we're going to do the other 10 per se, or 5 to get the official 10 going. So that working the chest and the core, we're going to go on to lunges to work legs. These are going to be more of a single count though. It's 4, 5. I was getting Redbeard to count along, so. But unfortunately, we don't have that audio. And 10. Alright, now for the next set, we're going to be doing the chest again, but we're going to be doing it with inverted push-ups. So the goal with the inverted push-ups is less of the chest and everything, it's more of the shoulders and everything. We'll rotate to a side view here, so you can see you're getting more of a dip forward like you would with a push-up, but due to the added inversion. I guess if you want to go more extreme, you'd do just handstand push-ups. And we're going on to leg lifts for our core. And what you're going to want to do is you're never going to want to go beyond like several inches or so from the ground. You don't necessarily need to lift terribly high, because once you go past a certain point, you're not getting a lot of exercise from it. It's all the resistance doing what's closer to the ground. Moving on, prisoner squats, basically a crouch or a squat, and you're going to jump at the end. And then you can stop yourself like I'm doing now, and then go into the squat, or you can make a single motion like so. And 10. Now from there, you take a short break, and then catch your breath and start over. A good break, you're still going, and now we'll move on to our kettlebell or KettleHELL exercise. We're using the 30 pounder. You can use heavier or less depending on your physical fitness level. But basically what you're going to do is basically a circuit of exercises. You let your exercise in, cover pretty much the whole body workout. And yeah, so generally what you're going to want to start with is 10 push-ups. And then move into swings. We're going to skip the push-ups because this was filmed innately from the Fox 6. With the swings, you only want to get a small little crouch in the legs. If you go too low, you'll actually injure your lower back. Use the side view to hopefully get some additional clarity. And you'll want to do about 10 of those. From there, you'll do standing Russian twist. You're going to do an 880-degree rotation from your left to your right. The better the extension you can get, the more weight you'll technically be lifting, and you'll get a better workout from it. But if you're tired, don't feel ashamed, pull it in a little bit. From here, we're going to go to nice little shoulder lifts, or deadlifts per se. Just a little squat in the knees, and just lift it up to your chin. And now from here, we're going to move into our squats. You can hold the handle under your chin, depending on how heavy the weight is. And basically we're trying to centralize the weight so you can squat down properly. And you'll do about 10 of these. And now moving on, we're going to do the box lifters where you start at one hip and swing off to the upper quarter, the opposite side. Since these are a bit more challenging, you'll do 5 per side. Switching sides. Make sure you're not using too heavy a weight, because you can actually slip up pretty easily. If you're overdoing it, and you can take out your knee, and you will not have a good time. From here, you'll do one-legged squats. The goal is to get as much bend in the knee going, and at least amount of bend in the upper body, just so you can touch your toe. You'll do 5 of these per leg. And after these, I actually forgot, but you're going to want to do a nice little curl and press. And I totally forgot to do it. We were in a bit of a rush to get this video out. 3, 4. Balance is a bit tricky on this. This will build your balance too, so. And I'll take care of all of our kettlebell exercises, as well as the Fox 6. You can do those Fox 6, being closer to a calisthenic, you want to do between like 5 to 10 sets, and with the kettlebell, closer to 3 to 5 would be good. Now moving on to the cooldowns, we had finished our workout at this point, so a bit of sweat going. So stretch-wise, you're gonna do your right arm over, because we're still mirroring it, yeah. So right arm, you get a good stretching. And this. Now cooling down is important because it'll help you recover faster, so you'll be able to exercise the next day without being terribly incapacitated by soreness. Going across the chest. And then vice versa. And just cooldowns can be tailored to the type of fitness exercise you're doing. Had it been something closer to like a run per se, you would really just need to core and lower body. I mean, you can still stretch your arms, it'll help with your flexibility in the long term, but optional, depending on how much time you have, what you're doing, what your overall goals are. One of the big things with fitness is, back stretch right here. One of the big things with fitness is there's fitness is going to tailor to a different goal, so you know, more of a dynamic exercises and stuff for boxing. If you're doing like 5-10 mile runs, then you're gonna get a skinnier build and frame going and everything. So it really comes down to what you're trying to do. I mean, just because you're doing a ton of like dynamic exercises, it never hurts to still run and everything. Make sure you're will help boost your recovery and your overall pool of energy. Feel free to incorporate martial arts, it's good. Maybe not for your social standing, but good for everything else. Now, a terrible degree of my inflexibility, so yeah. All of your runner stretches and everything, I'm absolutely terrible at, so. But you get the idea of how it's supposed to work. It actually looks worse on camera than it felt. So yeah, it's good, you know. Everyone's got their weak points. There's no shame in it. The stuff you work at. Moving on to a butterfly stretch. There's another 2 or so leg stretches I could have done while still standing. One would put one foot in front of the other, kind of like lunge forward and keep your back heel back, and that could stretch your calf a bit better. And you can also do the standard pull your foot behind your rear end and hold it there. That will help with your thigh stretch. Yeah, I'm not as well learned on the whole fitness thing as I should be. It's been a while since I took an anatomy class or anything. So. Alright. Now these next exercises are pretty fun. These are actually taught to me by Sir Fox. More of the call it your snake stretch. Basically try to look as high as you can. Good for core and back and stuff. And for the longest time I actually had a fair deal of lower back pain, so all this stuff was actually really helpful in alleviating a good deal of that pain, so I ended up doing it a lot more often. It's actually feels amazing. I mean, even without a workout, so. You're going to take one hand, put it under the other, manually lean back. This will really help out. You'll definitely feel it in your shoulders, and it is a good feeling. And yeah, that will pretty much finalize all of the stretches that you need to do. So. Yeah, so that's the exercises, so feel free to incorporate those and use those, but you know, be safe, don't hurt yourself or anything crazy, so. And thanks for watching, that's all I got for you guys. So if you have any questions or anything, I'll probably eventually, with better weather and maybe even a group, try to get these exercises done again, but yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, maybe even learned something, you know. So yeah, stay shieldless, have an amazing day folks, stay classy.